Football, they say, is a game of two halves. But this past week it felt like a game of 1,000 emotions, each one more intense than the last. The stadiums were alive with energy, the fans' reactions swinging from ecstatic joy to heart-wrenching despair in a matter of seconds. Goals flowed like water, tackles flew like thunder, and the roar of the crowd was deafening. Every match was a spectacle, a drama unfolding on the pitch. From the fierce rivalry of the North London derby to the high-stakes drama at Old Trafford, this was a week that reminded us why we love the beautiful game. The passion, the unpredictability, the sheer joy of watching football at its finest. The Premier League served up a feast of football with upsets, comebacks and moments of individual brilliance. Each game was a story in itself, filled with twists and turns that kept us on the edge of our seats. La Liga wasn't far behind, with Real Madrid and Barcelona both securing crucial victories. The Spanish giants showed their class, reminding everyone why they are perennial contenders. But it was the drama in the Bundesliga that truly captivated the world. The intensity of the matches, the passion of the fans, and the sheer unpredictability made it a league to watch. This essay will delve into the most exciting matches of the week, dissecting the tactics, celebrating the heroes, and analysing the controversies. We'll look at the strategies that worked, the ones that didn't, and the moments that defined the week. We'll examine the tactical nuances that decided games, the individual performances that left us breathless, and the fan reactions that painted a vivid picture of the passion this sport evokes. From last-minute goals to controversial decisions, every moment will be scrutinized. So buckle up and get ready for a thrilling ride through the heart of the beautiful game. This is football at its finest, a week of thrills that we won't soon forget. The North London derby needs no introduction. It is one of the most anticipated fixtures in the football calendar. A clash that transcends mere sport and delves into the realms of tradition and fierce local pride. Arsenal versus Tottenham Hotspur is a fixture steeped in history, rivalry and passion. The animosity between these two North London giants has been brewing for over a century, making every encounter a must-watch event. This weekend's encounter was no different. Fans from both sides filled the stadium, their hearts pounding with anticipation and excitement. The Emirates Stadium was a cauldron of noise as the two teams took to the field, both desperate for a victory. The atmosphere was electric, with chants and songs echoing around the stands. The match started at a frenetic pace, with both teams pressing high and attacking with intent. Every pass, every tackle and every shot was met with roars from the crowd. Arsenal drew first blood. A beautifully worked team goal finished off by their captain fantastic, Martin Odegaard. The precision and teamwork displayed were a testament to their preparation and determination. Tottenham, however, responded with resilience, equalising just before half-time through a thunderous strike from Son Heung-min. The South Korean star's goal was a moment of brilliance, showcasing his skill and composure under pressure. The second half was a tense affair. Both teams knew that a single mistake could cost them dearly, and the intensity on the pitch was palpable. Arsenal pushed for a winner, but were met with resolute defending from Tottenham. The Spurs' backline held firm, repelling wave after wave of Arsenal attacks. The game seemed destined for a draw, until a moment of magic from Bukayo Saka, the young Arsenal winger, who cut inside and curled a shot into the top corner, sending the Emirates into raptures. His goal was a fitting climax to a match that will be remembered for years to come.
While the scoreline suggests a close encounter, the reality was that Arsenal dominated the match for large spells, showcasing their superior tactics and skill. Manager Mikel Arteta had clearly done his homework, setting his team up to exploit Tottenham's weaknesses. His tactical acumen was evident as he orchestrated a masterclass from the sidelines. Arsenal pressed high from the outset, forcing Tottenham into mistakes at the back. Their relentless pressure disrupted Tottenham's rhythm and prevented them from building any meaningful attacks. Their midfield trio of Odegaard, Partey, and Xhaka controlled the tempo of the game, dictating play with their intelligent passing and movement. They seamlessly transitioned between defense and attack, making it difficult for Tottenham to gain any foothold in the match. Defensively, Arsenal were well organized and disciplined, limiting Tottenham to very few clear-cut chances. Their backline maintained a solid shape, cutting off passing lanes and frustrating Tottenham's forwards. The back four, marshaled by the imperious Gabriel, stood firm under pressure, making crucial tackles and interceptions. Gabriel's leadership at the back was instrumental in keeping Tottenham at bay. It was a complete performance from Arsenal, a testament to their tactical discipline and the manager's astute game plan. The players executed their roles to perfection, resulting in a well-deserved victory that highlighted their dominance on the field.
Martin Odegaard is quickly establishing himself as one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. The Arsenal captain was at his imperious best against Tottenham, pulling the strings from midfield and driving his team forward. His goal, a well-taken finish after a sweeping team move, was just reward for his outstanding performance. Odegaard's passing range was exceptional, picking out teammates with pinpoint accuracy and unlocking the Tottenham defence time and time again. His vision and creativity were evident throughout the match, as he created numerous chances for his teammates. But it wasn't just his attacking prowess that impressed. Odegaard also worked tirelessly defensively, tracking back and breaking up Tottenham attacks.
Section 5. Echoes from the Emirates. Experts and fans react. The North London derby was the talk of the football world, with pundits and fans alike lauding Arsenal's performance. Former Arsenal legend Thierry Henry, speaking on Sky Sports, described it as a statement victory and praised Arteta for creating a team that plays with such confidence and swagger.
Social media was abuzz with Arsenal fans celebrating their team's victory. The hashtag North London is Red trended worldwide, with fans sharing their joy and relief at overcoming their fierce rivals. Tottenham supporters, meanwhile, were left to rue missed opportunities and question their team's lackluster performance.
Section 6. Manchester United stumbles in a 7-goal thriller. While the North London derby was a tactical chess match, the clash between Manchester United and Aston Villa was a chaotic end-to-end thriller. The match had everything: goals, drama, controversy, and ultimately disappointment for the home side. Aston Villa raced into a 2-goal lead, exposing the defensive frailties that have plagued Manchester United this season. United, however, showed character to fight back, with Marcus Rashford leading the charge with a brace. The match swung back and forth, with both teams taking the lead before a late Aston Villa goal secured a thrilling 4-3 victory for the visitors.
Section 7. Defensive frailties exposed, a tactical breakdown. Manchester United's defensive woes continued against Aston Villa. The Red Devils looked vulnerable every time Villa attacked, with their high defensive line particularly susceptible to balls over the top. Erik ten Hag's decision to play an experimental back three backfired, with the defenders looking uncomfortable and out of sync. Villa, to their credit, exploited United's weaknesses ruthlessly. They pressed high, forcing mistakes from United's defenders, and were clinical in front of goal. Ollie Watkins in particular was a constant threat, using his pace and power to torment United's backline.
Section 8. Rashford's brilliance overshadowed a tale of two forwards. Marcus Rashford was Manchester United's shining light in a disappointing defeat. The England forward was at his scintillating best, scoring 2 goals and tormenting the Villa defence with his pace and trickery. His first goal, a thunderous strike from outside the box, was a contender for goal of the season. However, Rashford's individual brilliance was overshadowed by another lacklustre performance from Cristiano Ronaldo. The Portuguese superstar looked off the pace and cut a frustrated figure throughout the match. He missed a glorious chance to equalise in the dying minutes, summing up his and United's frustrating afternoon.
Section 9. The week ahead. A feast of football awaits. As one thrilling week of football ends, another beckons. The Champions League returns this week, with mouth-watering clashes like Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid and Manchester City versus Paris Saint-Germain promising to set pulses racing. In the Premier League, the title race heats up, with Arsenal looking to maintain their impressive start against a tricky Brentford side. Liverpool, desperate to climb up the table, face a tough test against a resurgent Chelsea team. And Manchester City, after their demolition of RB Leipzig in the Champions League, will be looking to continue their fine form against Wolves.
Section 10. Until next time, the unpredictable drama continues. Football, as they say, is a funny old game. It's a sport that can change in an instant, where moments of magic and despair often go hand in hand. This past week was a perfect example of that, serving up a roller coaster of emotions that left us breathless and wanting more. As we look ahead to another week of thrilling action, one thing is for sure: the beautiful game never fails to entertain. So stay tuned, keep the faith, and get ready for another unforgettable chapter in the ever-evolving story of football.